I am me and you are you. We are one, but uniquely different at the same time. I believe in my heart that there was always a spiritual process, and that somehow religion and the government understood that and mocked it just enough to decide that we would be the judge, jury, and hold people in a system that wasn't designed for their highest and greatest good. I believe that we can correct a wrong, always. But you have to understand your own patterns, corruption, be honest. And in the end, the goal is to connect with your own divine signature energy. We all have our own, and we've walked this earth many times before. And Mother Earth knows our energy and our blueprint. The imprints we've left on this earth, the hate that each one of us, or anger, have spewed out into the ethers. We created this. We created all this and more, and we can uncreate it together. Are there some people who are doing everything they can to make sure that it doesn't happen? Absolutely. The way to release yourself from the entanglement that's been created is by learning to forgive yourself and the other person. Most importantly, forgive yourself, because self-mastery is owning every choice you've made in every lifetime that you've made it, because everything is happening simultaneously at the same time. So when you are confronted with contrast, it is happening now. And that is here to show you what you still have to detangle yourself from. Once you own every choice you've made, no one can take your power from you. And no one can steal what was rightfully yours from the beginning. If they choose their own patterns of self-destruction, dishonesty, stealing, deceit, not living with integrity, you will stay stuck in a loop that will keep giving you lessons until you learn from your mistakes. There's no right or wrong, there's only just is. And this is learning how to become non-judgmental and observe the situation. Understand, strengthen your awareness. The more that you raise your consciousness, the more aware of how fucked up you see that it really is here. There's one thing with knowing, I know this because intellectually I know it. There's another thing from, I'm aware that this is still an issue, and I will use all the tools to go inside and look at why this is still in my vibrational field. Declaring the clutter that is entangled in your life is what all my courses are about. Learning to love yourself from the purest part in your body is why I've designed it. So we can become more godlike, loving, the creator, and live in a world that is raising everybody else up, helping them see where they may get stuck along the way. You went that way and it didn't work out well. Finding what's right for you means knowing who you truly are. Most of us have been buried under deep beliefs of who people, society, our parents, and even ourselves have told us we are. And I got news. If it is not love, joy, appreciation of the contrast, mostly, then that's not who you truly are. You are a beautiful divine being who came here at this time to make a difference, to help humanity, but most importantly, to help yourself. Because when you know how to love yourself and honor yourself and values, you know exactly how to help others. And maybe it's to let them figure it out for themselves. Maybe it's to give them guidance along the way. Maybe it's to help them release emotional blocks that they didn't even know or weren't aware that they were still carrying. It's a beautiful world that we live in. God is not loving us because God is love. And if God is love, where did all this other stuff come from? It is time to detangle yourself from what no longer serves you and move into that space, not from the head, not from the ego, but into the heart. Appreciate everything along the way that is reminding you it is still there to be cleared out of your cellular memory. It doesn't have to be hard once you have the tools. It can be a celebration of joy, love, and bliss. Knowing that people may need you. People that raised you may need you. People that have been along with you on this journey that didn't know how to love themselves at a certain point may need you at another point. As long as you've learned how to love yourself and maintain your balance, calm, and center, you can help other people do that too. So I invite you to look at my website. If any of the programs I have starting next week look interesting to you, to sign up. Because this world is way more magnificent than what we ever thought. There's so many different dimensions that we can tap into. But if you haven't cleared out all that does not serve you, you will just keep getting entangled in the same stuff, just in a different dimension. So why not love yourself first so much that you can just keep spreading your wings and creating peace on earth? Thank you so much for watching.